Hey guys, this is my Thanksgiving look today that I'm going to wear to be with my family, and I'm going to call it Champagne Toast. It has a little brown in it, and it's mostly champagne colors, or something like Make a Toast. You know, I try to be clever. But it's just some nice little champagne colors and brown liner, and nothing black. And I'm actually wearing some pretty blush on my cheeks and highlight with the staying true to the whole champagne theme. I have some champagne on my lips here. But yeah, I'm wearing, look, you guys can see, blush and highlight. That turned out alright. Yeah, like I said, no black and not a lot of drama, just something easy. Yeah. So it's Thanksgiving. I want to tell you guys happy Thanksgiving to all my subscribers, everybody that's subscribing to my channel, and even everybody that's watching it on Facebook and on MySpace. I really, really appreciate it. And I just want to give a shout out to my girl Melissa, missing you. And I want to say I am most thankful for being able to have God in my life, just getting back to Him, because I fell off. And thankful for my mom. I have to say my mom. She's back, and I'm loving every minute of it. Back like she never left. And so shout out to you, Sandra Tatum. Alright, now to start this look, I put some Benefits Stay Don't Stray as my primer, and I didn't use a base. I meant to on the other eye, but I just kind of forgot it, so I'm not going to use one on this side. But perfectly welcome to use like maybe a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I was going to use one of my Revlon Skin Lights because it's sort of comparable to this color here. Anyway, I'm going to take, it's originally a concealer brush, but it's a nice small little brush. And I am going to take that with my Sellout color from, oh, I think there we are, Sellout from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows. And I'm going to take that Sellout color and put that in the inner corner. So, and you see, even without a base, you know. And with that Benefits Stay Don't Stray as a primer, probably not going anywhere anyway. Alright, and see, as you can see, I just put that into about right there. Now I'm going to take it's a combination of two colors. It's these two colors right here from my 88 Metal Mania palette from Coastal Scents, but I'm going to be using this one first and then that one second. And then later on in my crease, outer eye area, I'm going to be using that one. So let's just get those colors shown out of the way. And when I apply that, I'm going to be applying that with my medium shadow brush from Sephora. So the light champagne color here in the middle, patting that on, getting it good and on there, and then of course blending out that line. And then I'm going to pick up the darker sort of salmon color, just to keep it true to sort of a slight pink hue. Okay. And you guys can really see that, you know, without a base, it still looks pretty good. I just kind of forgot, so can't do it on this side. For my outer corner, I'm going to be taking this little L'Oreal Hip eyeshadow brush into that deep sort of murky color. And I'm just going to be placing that in the outer part of my eye, blending that inwards. That's the best technique for when you're going on the outside, just sort of use those motions. And see how quick and easy that was and how good that looked. Okay, Now, with nothing on it, I'm just going to be taking my crease brush here and just blending these colors together here. There we go. And then, for my crease, I'm going to be going back to the Book of Shadows, and I'm going to be picking at the dark chocolate. And it has a hint of shimmer in it, and it's twice baked. Twice baked. There you go. So I'm going to be picking that up and sticking that. In the beginning, I'm going to sweep it back and forth like that, make sure that it gets good and, you know, sort of on there. And then I'm going to go back in and concentrate just here. Pressing into the socket. Like that. I just want it a real defined sort of look there. There we go. Oh, I love the way that looks. And then I'm going to clean off that brush so that there's nothing really on it anymore. And then I'm just going to sort of lift up my brow and sweep up here just a little. Alright. Fluffy Avon brush. I'm going to be picking up my Book of Shadows again. And I'm going to be taking this color here, which is Sellout. And it's a nice champagne color. And that's going to serve as my highlight. It's sort of like an iridescent highlight. I'm going to wipe off the rest of it off my brush and just sort of blend these two colors together. See that? Turns out pretty good. I'm going to go back with my Sephora brush with the two sort of colors on there, the champagne and sort of salmon. And I'm just going to be sweeping this underneath the eye. The only reason why I use this brush is because it already had the color on there. If you want, you can use something that is a little like stiffer and put together, especially if you're a contact lens wearer like me, because every time I do that, I regret it because I get all the little flecks of color brushed into my eye. So if you use a tighter brush along the bottom, if you're a contact lens wearer, or just, you know, not because you don't want all that stuff in your eye. So there is that. And for my eyeliner, I usually don't use brown because me being brown skin, it doesn't show up, I feel, on me very well. But I didn't want to use black today, and I couldn't really find anything else that I thought looked good. So I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay gel liner in Bourbon, and I'm just going to be lining the top part of my eye. I know you guys always have to listen to that slow music in the background, but that's what I listen to when I put my makeup on. Alright, and I'm also going to line the bottom part of my eye. And I just really cake it on, because with my brown skin you kind of can't go wrong with it. But if you were lighter skin, you know, you're going to need to be more precise with your lining because it's definitely going to show up, whereas it just sort of doesn't with me. Alright, and to give that color a little more pop, I'm going to be taking this, just a liner brush, just a thin little liner brush. I'm going to dip it into that Twice Baked because it's along the lines of the same hue, and it just gives that brown liner a little extra pigment to attach to. Looks like I messed up a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix that real quick, guys. There we go. Alright, and so I am going to, for my mascara today, I'm going to be using my Dior Show Blackout. There we go. And I mean, see, it's just like a few coats with that Dior Show, and it just shows. Wow. Okay. And so I'm going to be doing a little bit something different today because it's Thanksgiving. I'm a little nervous because I never wear really blush or anything, but I watch enough tutorials that I know what I'm doing. I should by now anyway. I'm going to be taking my, it's the Coastal Scents 28 blush combo thing, and I'm going to be taking this color here, and that is going to go on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to be taking a little blush brush, like a big fat one. So picking that up, I'm going to if you guys have seen my pictures on Facebook, I went out to mask one night, and that's when I had the curly hair and everything, and a real sparkly shirt, and I tried to put blush on, and it did not look good in that picture. I mean, it looked awful. But I've gotten better since then. And as my highlight, I'm going to be taking my Sally Girl Shimmer Stripes, and it's just like 4 different shimmery colors in here. And I'm going to be taking a little highlighting brush here. I'm going to be sweeping this over. And when you highlight, you just go to the top here and then across the top of where you put your blush at. Like if in a sense, if you had a light over your head, where the light fall is where you would do that. And in a sense, in the same way, when you contour, if you thought about if you had a light over your head shining down, where would the dark spots be? That's kind of how that works. At least that's what I've found. Tell me different, guys. And there we go. I already put concealer on when I primed my brow, so there's that. And I'm kind of proud of myself for wearing blush today. We'll see how it shows up in the pictures that I'll post. And for my lips, I'm using Wet Slicks, CoverGirl Wet Slicks lip gloss in Shimmer Shell. And this is sort of what it looks like. And that's all I'm going to use on my lips. Just pop some of that on. You can go bolder on the lips since the eyes are just like light champagne colors. But you guys know I don't really wear. Oh, and it smells so good, guys. It smells like cupcakes. And there we are. Also, if you wanted to, you can just sort of highlight your little Cupid's bow. And there we go. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can get a look at the eyes. Now, as you can see, hopefully, it's just the shimmer and the dark there. Nice metallic highlight. Brown liner. There's no black today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to zoom back up. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Please rate, subscribe to my channel. I only have like 10 subscribers, and I got way more friends than that. So you guys could just subscribe to my channel to support me. Or just keep watching. Either way, I'm going to keep doing it. Crown Jewel 602 on YouTube. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Peace.